What's up everybody, it's Sean here today to give you guys a review of the Teddy Santis New Balance 990 V3 in the Scarlet and Marblehead colorway. Today's video is brought to you by who else? The good people from Heffelux. Heffelux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell ETPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable pair for anyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffelux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be extremely comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So this pair is part of the Teddy Santis Made in USA New Balance collection. Teddy Santis, better known as the founder of Aimé Leon d'Or, was named the creative director of New Balance's Made in USA line last year. And his biggest undertaking so far is to release 16 different pairs of the New Balance 990 throughout this year. So this pair released alongside the Chrysanthemum V2, which I reviewed on my channel not too long ago, and they both released on July 28th. As I mentioned in that video, for some reason New Balance Canada's shipping or their warehouse, they were just taking their sweet time, and this pair didn't get delivered to my place until recently. Regardless though, I have them in hand now, so I want to give you guys a detailed, in-depth review about this pair. So these retailed for a price of $200 US or $280 here in Canada, and the style code for this shoe is M990TF3. And the colorway, like I mentioned in the beginning, is Scarlet and Marblehead. So diving into the details of this pair, so the base layer of the shoe on the toe box, this is constructed out of a burgundy colored mesh. We have this black colored reflective 3M right at the edge, and then overlaid on either side of the toe box, we have a very buttery gray colored suede. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this burgundy colored suede, and unlike a lot of the other Teddy Santis releases where they use hairy or long-haired suede, for this pair they kept it more simple, and all the suede panels on the shoe are flatter. So moving downwards, you can see we have more of that burgundy colored suede, and the top two eyelets are constructed out of a burgundy colored TPU. Stitched on top of this, we have the New Balance N logo, which is done in this reflective 3M finish in a combination of silver, dark gray, and white. Moving further down, we have more of that mesh that we saw earlier on the toe box. We have another overlay of that gray suede, and then we have more burgundy suede surrounding the bottom of the heel. Above this, we have this perforated nubuck, which is also done in this burgundy finish, along with this rounded New Balance logo in a combination of red and white. And at the very top, we have this dark gray reflective 3M panel, which is perforated on either side, and it reads in the middle, Made in USA. In terms of laces, so these come with two different lace options. The standard default lace that these come with is a flat style lace in white, which I think works better with this shoe as it gives it a bit more of a contrast. But if you're not feeling the white laces, they also give you a secondary burgundy lace if you prefer more of a tonal look. Underneath this, so the tongue is constructed out of mesh, but at the very top, we have this nylon layer, which has that typical waffle style look to it that most 990 V3s have. And at the very top, we have New Balance USA branding in red. The back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is lined in this white colored nylon material. And then as for the insoles, these come with a well padded foam lined insole. It's finished in a burgundy synthetic suede on top with New Balance branding stamped on the heel in white. So the upper of the 990 V3 sits atop this absorbed foam midsole. The midsole is painted in white on the forefoot and gray on the heel, and in addition to absorb, they also incorporate end cap technology, which is basically a softer EVA core surrounded by a stiffer polyurethane rim, giving you a good balance of softness and cushioning with support on the edges. And this end cap wraps around the back of the heel. Above this, we have this lighter gray TPU heel clip with New Balance branding in the center, and this helps give you additional structure and support for the back end of the sneaker. Finally, turning this pair over to the bottom, so here we have just your classic V3 outsole. This is constructed out of a combination of black and gray colored rubber. We have this diamond shaped traction pattern on the forefoot, along with these three horizontal grooves to give you added flexibility. And underneath this, in the middle, you can see we have this carbon fiber shank plate, which helps with torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Scarlet V3s. And for those wondering about sizing, to me these fit like most of my other 990 V3s, so I personally prefer to go a half size down. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I go with a 9.5 in my 990 V3s, and I also wear 9.5 in other models like the 992, the 990 V4, V5, and a lot of my 550s as well. and in comparison, I usually stick true to size or a size 10 in other New Balance silhouettes like most of my 2002 Rs, the 990 V2 because I find that they're typically a little bit more narrow in the toe blocks, along with a lot of made in UK models like most of my 991s, the 1500 and the 1530. Next up in terms of the comfort, so these feel identical to any other 990 V3 that I own. With that said, I feel like the 990 V3 is a very comfortable sneaker, and in fact it's near the top of my list when it comes to comfort for a New Balance silhouette. The thing I love most about this model is that it gives you a good balance of support while at the same time giving you a lot of step-in comfort as well. So Absorb in combination with End Cap, you can feel a decent layer of cushioning and softness underfoot, but it's not going to be overly soft and mushy. You feel very stable and very locked in, and this is one of those pairs that I can wear for many hours in a day without feeling any pain or any fatigue in the arches of my feet. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so in terms of material quality, I thought it was great. The suedes, while they're not a hairy or long-haired suede, it still feels very buttery and very soft to the touch. You run your fingers across the suede, you can see the colors changing, and it just feels like a quality cut of genuine suede. And aside from that, the overall build, I thought it was pretty decent. So the panels, they were consistently shaped. The stitch job was pretty good. My only issue with this pair was that there was a lot of strings of glue that was just all over this pair. So when I opened up the box, I spent a good chunk of time just peeling off those strings of dried glue, which was a little annoying, but I managed to take them off. And you couldn't even tell that it was an issue when you look at it right now. So with all that being said now, let me lace these up, throw these on feet, and I'll show you guys how these look. While the comfort is excellent, the quality is very solid. I'm personally not completely sold on this colorway. I know this is technically supposed to be kind of a general release, though they are connected to Teddy Santis, but don't quote me, I don't know if it makes it a more limited release than a typical 990 V3, but the colorway in itself, to me at least, was a little bit underwhelming. This really reminds me of a general release colorway, and it's eerily similar to my Burgundy 993s, and I might even say that the 993s did it a bit better than this one. I don't want to be overly harsh on this shoe. For what it is a clean colorway, and Burgundy shoes are kind of underrated. I just personally feel a little bit underwhelmed, but it just really comes off as a general release core colorway. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the Scarlet New Balance 990 V3. What are your overall thoughts on this colorway? Are you like me and you feel a little bit underwhelmed? Or are you more of a fan of this pair and this is one that you picked up for yourself? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, check me out on Twitter as well at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for the continued love and support, and I'll catch you guys all in my next review.